Dougie Fresh,
I'll make some deviled eggs. Pick them up.
deviled egg enthusiast.
That's it. Why not?
He brought deviled eggs.
If you're going to boil 10 eggs, you might as well boil 20.
He always brings deviled eggs.
Oh my God, my balls hurt.
What are you talking about? Let's put a deviled egg on it.
Doug Phelps is in the building.
Hey, you know what your party's missing?
Deviled eggs.
Doug's deviled eggs.
Hey.
Doug's deviled eggs.
Okay.
From the Mac of all trades studio in Fairport, New York, it's Billified, the Bill Moran podcast.
Well, hello and welcome, you deviled egg loving motherfucker. What's going on?
I bought 6 18-packs of eggs yesterday.
I knew it.
Thursday's getting boiled
The
and
price
peeled.
of eggs has dropped a lot.
Thank God Trump's in office.
Oh, yeah.
The Biden years killed me.
Oh.
I'm going to have some of Dougie's deviled eggs. They're the best in Rochester. They're awesome. He's making some for the White House. Melania loves deviled eggs. She poops a little better. That's what
What
I'm
is
saying.
the what's happening with
I've got beer donations, Pepsi
Yeah.
donations.
Yeah.
I won 3 prizes in AmeriCarriola golf tournament I did Monday. I won 2.
So are you? So hang on a second.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
There's always plan in the stand.
No, hang on. No, hang on. So if I were in this golf tournament,
Uh-huh.
there's a chance that I'm getting a re-gifted prize.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you want a regift bottle of Jameson?
I don't care where it came from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where it came
Right.
from. So I guess that's a good thing.
Well, I spent $160 in raffle prizes. I won
Oh.
probably $200 in prizes. So that's a $40 swing my way.
Yeah.
It's all money and what you can win. Now, I mean, it's obviously a gamble, but what I do is I get there, or I get my raffle tickets about a half hour after it starts selling and go through everything I have. And then I go have a Bloody Mary, maybe something to eat, come back right before the event starts
Yeah.
and buy more raffle tickets. So whether they take it from the top or they throw it on the bottom or they mix them up.
Oh,
Kind of,
so
in my mind, I'm
so wait,
hedging
you
my
have a
bet.
strategy? Go over that again. You have a strategy on how to play the raffle at different
Yes.
charity events.
Yeah.
You go and buy yourself, like, let's say it's a
$100.
ticket. So you do $100 worth, like, okay. But let's say, so usually they do like an arm length for 20.
That's nobody should do that anymore
Okay.
because you're looking at 30, 40 tickets. So what you do now is you get the sheets and you keep one ticket with one number on it and then 26 other little tickets with the same number.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes it a lot easier for the people participating. I
And-
understand. But either way,
and
yes.
what you do is you put them on the table and you take a picture.
Right.
And that way, if you sit in water, you get sprayed, anything,
You still have your
you
ticket,
lose
though.
them. You have your ticket.
Okay. So, all right. So, but either way.
Yeah.
So let's say, because some other places are still doing it the other way.
They are.
So let's say I go, I'm going to buy $100 worth.
Yeah.
And let me go with the arm length thing. I know it'll annoy you, but I get an arm length for 20,
Mhm.
right? And then I go through and I drop them in the things I wanted. And they're the ones I really wanted. And then I wait a half hour and I go back
an
hour and I go back and buy another 20.
Put them on top. So you're layered like a wedding cake, baby.
I love this.
So,
I love this. I don't know.
and here's
I don't know
here's
that
why.
I've ever heard anybody have a strategy for a charity event. This is amazing.
buddy, I walk out with something every event.
Yeah. I mean, clearly it
One,
works.
2, and the guy like fucking won again. I'm like, yeah. So this is Dougie Fresh 101.
Dougie Fresh 101.
Now, here's the reason.
Yes. Yes.
You have a bag full of raffle tickets.
Right.
All right, let's pull them. Boom. Just grab one.
Yeah.
Off the top.
And then
You have to worry about that.
Right.
Some people will put their hand
Hands
in
in.
and mix them,
Yeah.
which kind of evens the odds.
Yeah.
Some people take the bag, turn it upside down, take the first one on top. So if you have somebody that takes it off the top, boom, I might get pegged. You have somebody turns it upside down, takes it from the bottom, boom, there's my odds.
Honest to God, I go, boy, life. I always say life for Doug. I was thinking about Doug this week. I was thinking about you this week. And I go, sometimes I'm a little envious. I'm a little envious because Doug wakes up and whatever. And I'm not saying there isn't necessarily a plan, but I've jokingly said his life is a scratch off ticket. Whatever. Let's see what we got today.
Yeah.
Like there's almost no plan, but that's not fair to say. And that sounds
there's
almost
a plan.
That sounds rude of me to say that. And I don't mean it that way, but I'm just like, you don't have like some of the other stressors in life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you actually
I don't
have
have a wife.
no responsibility whatsoever, but to yourself.
Yeah.
And I go, that's pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking great. I mean, hey man, love it.
Well, you know,
live it, love it.
One of my stand-up jokes I was working on that I haven't used yet is that I'm 55 years old. I play a lot of golf and I've never been married. And the reason I've never been married is because I play golf with all my married friends. And I hear all their stories. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I dodged a bullet with marriage and kids and that. I don't know. I could probably handle it, but waiting for the exact right girl. Not that I'm picky, but
well, I don't know that you ever
but love is love. Love is what the heart wants.
Sure.
You know?
Well, I think what people really want is connection. Right?
Yes.
And we don't want to be alone. And I think that I've seen that play out in real time with my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
And how that went down. So, but when it comes to marriage, a lot of times I feel like there is I don't know how to say it without sounding like, because people go, oh, you're on the side of her. I'm not on the side of anybody. I'm just saying I think on both sides sometimes we're not listening. Like we hear, but we're not listening. You understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Right. And I think that also that when you started out with somebody, you were making an effort.
Yeah.
Right. And then I get it. Life, kids,
slows down a little
mortgage,
bit. The wind
all
takes
that
out of your sails.
But if you were the pursuer dude, right? Or you were trying to keep her, whatever, keep those things going. Little surprises sometimes are also great for you.
Right.
They're fucking great for you, right? They make you feel good. So that would be my only thing. Now, I'm talking about a guy who's had several failed relationships, a failed marriage. So learn from those who have scraped their knee on the cement of life. You know what I'm saying? Just
I don't exactly say you scraped a knee. You've been in the ER a couple times.
Oh, well, maybe. I mean, a little soft tissue damage. Nothing too bad. I'm still here, baby. I'm back in the game. Woo!
Is he gonna make it, doctor? I don't know.
I don't know. But that's what I think a lot of times, and I see and I hear the same things you do. And there are times where I'm kind of like, yeah, but dude, and only because I don't know. I had somebody say to me the other day, you think differently. I don't know that I think differently.
Doesn't everybody think differently? There's
but this was
planet.
about something specific.
Oh, okay.
Because the guy's using a quote I gave in a review of his book for his book that he's printing, and he's putting it on the cover. Yeah, I know.
No, somebody on dating site asked, tell me the last book you read. I said, Antlers in the Ceiling by Hugo Moose. He's a Norwegian writer. Boom. I had nothing back.
No?
No.
That's awesome. What dating site was that?
I forget. Facebook or something like that. Something I didn't have to pay for.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. That's
I gotta come out to Fairport with you some night and get a connection out there. It's just been too busy with everything going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm hardly going out anymore.
Yeah.
I only because I'm crazy now, right? And I've got stuff, and I'm seeing somebody, so it's like life's a little more. It's all right.
I went to the golf tournament I went to. I didn't drink.
Shut up!
Everybody was questioning, is everything
wow?
Right? I go, I'm dog sitting. I'm like, I can't get a couple beers and possible buzz or alcohol in my system. And here's the reason why: you drive home, somebody hits you, and then the cop says, or you hit me. Well, he was drinking. Yeah. Oh, you want to do breathalyzer? I had a couple beers. Yeah. Well, you're, a DUI or now it's going to take longer. Now I got to call somebody, have them take care of the dog.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you are responsible.
I am.
Yeah. You're responsible to things that can't talk back. That's amazing to me.
Like the TV screen?
Yeah. When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall And somehow, nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it. And that was what? 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel, yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades, 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
Ready to start a podcast? Bill Moran Productions is ready for you. Simply go to BillMoranProductions.com and fill out our Contact Us form. Or call us anytime. 585-206-8866. Your voice, your story. Bill Moran Productions handles the rest.
I want to clear my name on this because you said you want to go out in Fairport. And Fairport has become like the entertainment capital of Monroe County.
Absolutely.
And I will say that a big tip of the hat has to go to Tommy Burnett and Damian Mulconry.
Mhm.
Because to me, those guys were the first original things here. Damian opened almost 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It built the building, did the whole thing. Right down from Donnelly's, another Irish bar, and neither one has gone out of business. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's been like a rising tide floats all boats.
They get along, they're friends?
Damien worked there.
Oh.
And then went and did this.
Well,
so I don't know that they were thrilled about it,
Well,
but what are they going to do?
Did he say, do I have your blessing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
I don't
The
know.
fucking Irish. Well, hey,
Can't you be nice about
listen, you
things?
fucking cunt. I'm doing what I want to do.
What are you going to try it and fail?
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm going to have the cops over there and shut you down in an hour.
Tommy opens in the abandoned cannery. Like you went in there, it was just fucking mess.
Mhm.
Opens there. There's nothing else there. He's in the back. That's where Iron Smoke was. And now the entire cannery.
Oh, yeah, you can't park down
You
there.
can't park. There's all kinds of places that people go.
Mhm.
And then all the other bars, TJ Ryan's does well. And
It's a strip mall, really.
Well,
With bars
right.
and little food places to eat.
exactly. So a listener sends me a video from the website Rock Gone Mad. Not the website, excuse me, the Instagram
I've seen
channel,
it. Yes.
Rock Gone Mad.
Yeah.
Okay. And they say, dude, is this you? And you have to take a hard look because if you're on Rock Gone Mad and people think it's you, you got to question the brand you've built in life. You know what I mean? Like, why would I be on Rock Gone Mad? And I just have to say, it was not me. Although I would say from a distance, dark hair,
Mhm.
shorts, collared shirt.
Shorts? You wear shorts?
Yeah, I didn't today because
Oh.
I had meetings before I was getting with you. But yeah, I wear shorts a lot.
Okay.
Why, you've never seen my legs? You missing my legs, buddy? You want to see these luscious calves? that I have?
Absolutely. Those oak trees.
Oh no, they're just
Milky
they're
white?
just like they're just perfect.
Are they?
Oh my god,
Okay.
they're like a like a B cup
Mm.
or a C cup. Yeah.
C cup.
Yeah, right there. That's what it is. I don't know why I'm doing this.
You got the muscles in the front and the back. Oh, your thighs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Thigh master, pal.
The butt master.
So as I'm watching this, it's a dude running from the cops in Fairport.
Okay, first of all, you're not running.
Well, okay. It's basically, you're right. It's a circle, right? But he's juking these guys. Okay. And so he's running.
I've seen this.
Well, I think this is new. Maybe you did see this one. I have no idea.
There's
It's
like 7 or 8 cops and they can't stop him.
It was
And
like
he keeps juking them.
yeah, it was like 4 cops that I saw, maybe
Right,
7.
and then
I
a
saw. I was
couple-
looking for the
A
video,
couple more come up.
and the guy, like, they approach him. He runs. He goes across the street, right, and he kind of loses him in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Now more chasing him, and then this one,
I did see that,
and-
oddly enough.
and then the guy,
That's not you. That guy was heavier than you.
the cop grabs the shirt, so he's gonna like tackle by the shirt.
Mhm.
But now the guy he falls in the process, so he's holding on to the guy's the tail of the guy's shirt that's untucked.
Yes.
And he's like sort of pulling him, and then he goes down, and they all pounce on him.
Mm.
And I mean, this wasn't Usain Bolt. You're absolutely right. This was just, it was the drunk 40 is what it was.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's the drunk 40.
And people thought it was you?
Somebody sent it to me saying, "Is this you?" I don't know. It was
not
just,
even close.
Well, I think it was kind of funny to them, right? And I can't find it because it was not someone that follows. I have no idea.
Okay.
It came
so
in.
that's what you have to clear your name about?
Yes,
Oh.
just to say it wasn't me.
Okay.
But here's why I think this is kind of important, because nobody won the chase, right? In this thing, it was one guy that lasted the longest, and it was the guy running from the police, and right, unfortunately. And as the guy went down, all I could think of, because honest to God, all these cops are running around, and they look, I mean, I will defend them in a little bit, but they looked like a dad at graduation.
I saw it, yeah.
Running for the last folding chair available.
No,
You know
I
what
think
I mean?
they were trying to get their kid that was being a pain in the ass, and they just
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a new rule, though. This would be my new rule. If you end up on Rock Gone Mad, okay, that Instagram, you didn't submit the video yourself. Somebody else did. Right. There's a very good chance you need to reevaluate recent life choices. I just think you have to do that. Now, the person on this is commenting as this is going on, which always makes them a little more entertaining, and calls it the most unathletic event I've ever seen, right? And it's kind of funny, but 25 years ago, getting arrested in front of your neighbors was the most embarrassing thing that could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now
you're a celebrity on your phone.
We used to fear public shame. That's what I'm saying. Like, you feared public shame, and now public shame has analytics to it.
What have I always said?
I don't know.
We are just always dropping our standards.
It could be, right? It could be. Your grandfather.
25 years ago, did the police have batons? When were those taken away?
Boy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That would be thrown at the guy's legs.
Yeah. My cousin Tommy, my dad's cousin Tommy, so older generation, but I love Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tommy used to come down and do all kinds of things because his mom had died and his younger brother died of cancer. And then mom basically died of a broken heart. And my uncle Bill, my great uncle Bill, who I loved and adored, remarried to a woman, didn't have any more kids, but there was Tommy. And Tommy kind of got lost in the shuffle as his brother was dying and all the attention was on him. It was a couple of years, right? So Tommy was just doing whatever the fuck he wanted. So now Tommy's like in his late teens, early 20s, whatever. And he would slip in New York City. They have the centerfolds, not centerfolds, excuse me. They have tabloid style newspapers. It was tabloids. So when you were on the train, it was like reading a book, kind of made it easier than trying to fold it all over, right, and do the thing the way a typical newspaper was back in the day. So Tommy would slide centerfolds into Aunt Marion's paper. So when she was reading, they would fall out.
Now that's kind of funny.
It is.
Yes.
And then he comes down at this breakfast once, and I wasn't there, but my father told this story with great glee because it was his mom that questioned it. And it said, Linda Lovelace choked on mine. And he sat down at the table across from my grandmother, and she said, "Oh, Tommy, who's that?" And like, "Who's Linda?" Something. But obviously, maybe she knew, maybe she didn't know. I mean, they only watched Lawrence Welk, and they went to church more often than church would even wanted them.
Right.
So I don't know, but that was the kind of guy. And one time, there was a cop. He knew the cop. He would roll his baton up in a newspaper, walk around with it, and he had it timed perfectly that he could throw it, and it caught Tommy between the legs as he's running and tripped him up. And I think he broke teeth and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
No?
Yep. He used to say that. So
there used to be no fucking around with cops.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, your grandfather was keeping his name out of the police blotter for embarrassment purposes, right? And now you're wondering, why wasn't I tagged in this video?
Right,
It's
right,
like,
like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going, you become like a hero in a way?
I don't
Do
think
we
a
do
hero,
that?
no.
Like, do you wake up and go, did you see me juke that guy at 37 seconds in? Fast forward 37 seconds in, I put a move on him. Like I'm a running
maybe
back.
the younger generation, I think it's very embarrassing.
Yes, it is bad. And this is where what it really made me think as I saw this was, forget every political conversation that's ever been had in recent memory about police. Just forget that for just 1 second.
1 second.
And I just want you to think about the physical reality of the job.
Oh, I think about it all the time.
Of the police. And I don't mean you. I'm talking just to anybody watching this, listening to this. Because you're wearing a ballistic vest, body armor, a duty belt, right? Which has tasers and things and equipment. You've got boots on, a radio on there, restraints, which would be like handcuffs and
I know what restraints.
No, but even some of them have like something else, a weapon like a gun, and probably other gear, and now
extra rounds.
Sure, and at 12:30 in the morning, some drunk guy decides, you know what? Catch me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I go, oh my God, I wouldn't say I could do that. I don't know that, like I would even want to. I'd be like, just let him fucking go. But I mean, this guy's wearing New Balance and poor judgment, and these guys have all this stuff on it. It's got to be at least 15 to 20 pounds
at least,
more of stuff. So I'm just thinking,
you got to be in good physical shape.
Yeah, but imagine
mentally as well.
Imagine starting your shift. Maybe I'll help someone today. And then this guy decides, you know what? We're going to compete in the drunk 40 at 12:30 a.m.
Well, I'm going to have the warning shot and the gun to say go. And I'm going to give you 3 feet. But the second one's going to be in your asshole.
Okay. So this, right. So all we see is the video and the laugh and how he outshoots the cops. Well, I don't know if people were laughing. Most people, I don't know what they thought when they saw it. I thought, oh my God, the number of things running through the police officers' minds right now. And I don't even mean this in like, I'm winded. I mean, like, does this guy have a weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Is he intoxicated? Is he mentally ill? Like, you've got to take all these things into consideration. Yeah. Is he just scared? Is somebody waiting around the corner and he's going to lead us to them and they're going to harm us? Is he going to run into traffic and a car is going to come along and hit him, and now it's going to be our fault because we were chasing him? And meanwhile, somebody else sees it as entertainment.
You never think you're going to need a personal injury attorney until you do. It's not something you plan for. You know, 1 minute you're just living your life. Next thing you know, you're dealing with an accident, an injury, missed work, and a whole lot of stress you didn't ask for. And here's the truth. Insurance companies, they've got a plan. They know exactly what they're doing. The question is, do you? That's why if it's me, I'm calling Connors and Ferris. They know the system, they know how to fight, and more importantly, they know how to take care of people when things get messy. You're not just a case file to them. They walk you through it step by step and make sure you're not getting pushed around when you're already down. So if life throws you one of those moments, don't try to figure it out alone. Call Connors and Ferris or visit connorsandferris.com with offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Because when it matters most, you want someone in your corner who actually knows how to win. Connors and Ferris. You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carn Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or If you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling. Because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund. The way I see it, try to think of HR in your company as the fire department, right?
Putting out a fire?
Well, I don't want to be calling the fire department over burnt toast. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good way to put it.
I'm not doing that. So if you have HR, do that. Or I'm going back, I'm finding fucking Barb, and I'm letting her smoke at her desk. But I think we're losing conflict resolution skills. And I think we lose it when somebody says,
oh, God, I hear it when I'm driving Uber. Some people get in right on their phone, right from work. They've already dialed up, complaining to their best friend about what's happening there. And it's a 10-minute drive, and they just keep repeating themselves.
right.
And I'm like,
Well,
you're the fucking problem.
Yeah. And
You're standing there doing nothing at your job.
and here's the thing.
And you're upset that somebody told you, please work.
Right. We say
Which is
conflict.
bullshit.
We say conflict resolution skills. What we've become great at is conflict escalation skills. We don't have an.
Whatever happened to that permanent record that we were told about when we were going to high school? This is going to be a new permanent record.
know.
People are going to see this for the rest of your life. I'm like, really?
I think I was in 10th grade and I was told that, and I go, man, what a record that'll be.
Right.
I go, it better be number one. I think I said, because it was Mr. Brewer, and he laughed at me. He goes, keep that up. It's going to go on your permanent record, Moran. And I go, ooh, maybe I'll hear Casey Kasem count it down someday. Because Casey was a big DJ back then.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And I just thought, I was like, fuck you, man. Where is this permanent record?
Right.
Right? Because you know what? My dad bragged about shit that he's doing fine. He put a lit cigarette in the Virgin Mary's fingers. Right? The statue. Come on. I just... here's where I think people do need to be careful. And I would say to Gen X, you need to kind of shut up for a second, because that's just how the workplace was. Isn't actually a great defense anymore. It's just not. You can't, right? I mean,
now you want to work from home.
Right. Sexual comments, humiliation, bullying went on in certain places. I'm sure you've experienced it.
Oh, yeah. And I've heard more and more in the past 2 months from parents about bullying in high school.
Sure. And I wouldn't
how
even
terrible it is.
But even at the workplace.
I don't have a workplace.
No, but when you were I think there was I'm asking.
I've been working at a bar. I'd have to think back to the last time was
look,
Altier shoes. I was pulled aside.
I did something.
And somebody had complained about a joke. Yeah, they were asking me for jokes.
I did something.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
They were telling me
and then they asked you a joke, right? And then
it was
almost like a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like a setup.
And some people do that. Yeah, I've been involved in that too. I'm like, wait a minute, she did that knowingly.
Yes.
That I was going to do this just so she can try to get me in trouble.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. Look, I know that I did something to Dave Kane, who I saw a promo. He's on Brother Weeze's latest podcast. Dave was the midday guy, legendary midday guy in our town, and he wrote a letter. When back in 2000, the Buffalo Bills started their training camp at St. John Fisher, and our rock station became like the FM local affiliate. We broadcast from there. We did all this stuff. And the guy who was the GM was sort of a marketing genius. He made wick-away sleeveless shirts that said Wheeze on them. So these guys and hung them in every locker. And then the guys came in, and they would wear them after they come off the field. They take off their pads, and a lot of them were wearing that shirt, and they were on ESPN. They were on all these places. So Dave King gets really pissed off because he had just asked for Mambo shirts at the time. And I've talked about this with Dave on the podcast. And he wrote a scathing memo back in the day, printed it out, and put it in the GM and program director's office. He calls me up because I was on after him afternoons. He goes, hey, I did something today and I thought better of it. Can you go in there and get the memo out of the mailbox, right? And then I read. So one guy had taken it, so I figured the consequences were already coming because the most powerful guy in the building got the memo. The next guy was such a fuck up anyway, it didn't matter. So I went and read it on the air. I broke in. I pretended but that would be called bullying today. It just would. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was just fun.
And I'm not saying we should go back to 1997 in the workplace, right? But
I think 1970. I mean, can we bring interest rates and everything else down?
right. But look, here's the thing. Can we keep the accountability we gained, right? Own your own behaviors.
Oh, I think that's until you have an iron fist.
Yes.
That's not going to happen.
But we have to lose we lost our resiliency. So how do we get the accountability with the resiliency in the workplace? That's what I'm saying. And is calling someone a bitch a fireable offense? I don't think it is. I don't think so.
If it's
Once, probably not.
If a guy calling a girl a bitch.
Yeah, but it's two girls.
It's
two
girls.
women.
Well, that's sexist.
And you're right. 5 times. If it happened 5 times, maybe we have a word. What if it's behind their back?
People are getting arrested 14 times and being let out. They don't do a day in jail.
Right.
Where's the accountability for that?
What if
on the guy or the judge that keeps letting him go?
If the employee was warned several times against there, but the question is like, are we judging certain behavior or are we building a case to your point of tell me that joke? You know what I mean? And that's where I'm like, fuck, man.
And what's the magic word? You call somebody an idiot? Hey, Bill, I think you're an idiot. You know what, Bill? You're really stupid. Hey, Bill, you're a bitch. Hey, Bill, you're a... See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, but Bill would love it.
Yeah.
Bill, something's wrong
That's
with
why
Bill.
Bill got fired from being the HR director.
But Bill
was demoted.
Yeah. Bill would go, yes. Oh, and I would something in the moment. I'm not thinking in that way right now, but I just, when I think, I go, what do people want at the workplace? Because I hear this stuff all the time.
Oh, just peace and, get off my, let me do my job.
Well, my thing is, I want boundaries, but I don't want fragility. So can we have boundaries without being so fucking fragile and sensitive about something, right? I want to own accountability of an action without fear of retribution or firing in certain ways. Like, yes, I did say that. I didn't mean it. I was mad in the moment.
Be to your job by 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early. Do your job. Follow the rules. And
right.
Now, some of these jobs where I'm working overtime and I didn't know about it, that would piss me off too.
No.
And if a stray word goes off to that, but I mean, there's certain circumstances for everything.
I got it. But I mean, Jesus Christ, Doug, it's like some of these people,
Oh, they're big fucking babies.
Oh,
they whine and moan and bitch and moan, and they just get their way till their parents say, okay, just, you know what, give me another fucking piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
And then they go into the workplace and like, well, I don't want to do this. And like, well, John, you signed up for this. Yeah, I don't want to do this. Yeah, you're not getting any fucking more chocolate. Do your fucking job. You're fired. Well, now I'm traumatized. I got to call HR.
Right. Not every uncomfortable conversation is a hostile work environment. It's just not.
No.
Right. And that's where I go, HR should not be DoorDash for hurt feelings, folks.
And there's other things. You had a guy that's a Steelers fan or something. Won't shut the fuck up about the Steelers every day. Shut up. I mean, is that HR? This is all this guy talks about. He's in the cubicle next to me, or he stops me when I'm going to the water cooler. Hey, did you see the game last week? Yes, I told you yesterday I did. I don't watch football. Oh, they got a really good team. I don't care.
Right.
Then you have to be rude where you don't want to be rude.
Right. But
you know what? Just stop talking to me.
Right. And I think that's probably the better way to be, in all honesty, because.
But now you feel bad because he's making you into something you don't want to be.
Right.
I've told people at the bar, I'm like, hey, buddy, you got to settle down. What are you kidding me? I'm like, this isn't the World Series. I mean, every strike, every out, he's like, woo, did you see that? Did you see? I'm finally, Mike. And he paid his bill and he left. And I'm worried that I'm going to get in trouble with my boss asking a customer to be quiet. Now, my boss was an asshole then, but in other places, I've asked people to be quiet and they boycotted me. And the boss, hey, they're not coming in anymore on your shift. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I'm like, you turned around at the same time and we both told her to be quiet. She blames me. He goes, well, I do pay the bills, sir. I go, I understand that. I'm not trying to make enemies. But I'm like, every week you fucking bitch. And after she left and boycotted me for 3 months, I come in every Friday. Hey, was Kristen in last night? Oh, God. Unbelievable. One time, it got to be so bad. He paid her. He bet her $20.
The owner?
She couldn't be quiet for 20 minutes. And he goes, it was the best $20 I ever spent.
Oh, she did it.
Yeah.
She stayed quiet for the 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, just naturally loud in everybody's business.
Right.
No, that's not going to work. This is what you should do. I mean, every conversation. And this was last year. Shh. Did you just shush me? I go, I did. You're very loud. I don't know if you know this. You don't have have to be that loud. Amanda is right here. She can hear you. I can hear you. The whole bar can hear you. Maybe it's just getting away from you. Yeah. You know, having a few drinks, people do get louder. And I was like,
but that's when it's fun.
It is not fun.
Sometimes.
No, it's not.
It is when you're at the right bar.
No, it's not.
It is when you're at the right bar. I like to yell down to people at the other end of the bar.
You're yelling at the person next to you for an hour and a half.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Okay, then no.
I'm not doing that. But what I do think that...
It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
I pushed my thing.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'm going to have to do it after, but... And then I got to figure out all these other problems. And I don't have an HR department. I am the HR department. I got to go in and calm myself down.
Mm-hmm. Look in the mirror.
But I do think, like, when they do trainings and things at work, there's a workplace skill that I don't think is taught anymore. Maybe it's not taught in life. I think there is a thing like, you don't have to put up with that. Not a bad way to be. People put up with a lot of shit they shouldn't have for a very long time. But on the other side, sometimes you're being harassed, and sometimes Karen from accounting is having a shitty Wednesday, and knowing the difference.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Knowing the difference in that, to me, it can save everybody a fucking meeting. That's
or a lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of how I see that. You're right. I didn't even realize what time it was. I've lost all.
Get back on track, buddy. Be that choo-choo locomotive you can be.
That's right.
Choo-choo. Just keep going up the hill. You'll make it.
Dougie's going to be doing his by the
Breast Cancer Golf
Friday,
Tournament next Monday.
Yeah. Monday. And we'll hear about that.
Yes.
And all the adventures of Dougie Fresh.
All those pudding shots. What am I scratching off this week?
It's so weird. Pudding shots sounds like a porn thing to me. It's my head. It's my dumb head. It's my Gen X head. I don't know. For Dougie Fresh, woo! The deviled egg king of Monroe County, I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time. You're still here? Good. I've got one more thing. A guy came up to me this weekend, told me he loves Billified and that we actually add value to his life, and then asked if he could buy me a beer. Now, obviously, we know the answer, right? But it got me thinking, if this pirate ship adds value to your life, you can help keep it afloat for just $3 a month. Hell, you can support us for 3 months for less than one beer at most places. $3. Bigger seas, more adventures, same questionable crew. You'll find the link to support the pirate ship right in the episode description wherever you're listening. And no matter what you do, thank you for joining us on this pirate ship called Billified.
Welcome aboard the dirtiest pirate ship you've ever seen.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do?